Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman.
Oh, what the hell? Who are you?
Rise and shine.
What, bro? It's 3 in the morning.
Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job.
I'm at my home. What?
Until...
Did you just anime moan? Oh, you did. Great.
Let's just say your hour has come again.
Are you about to kiss me?
Wake up and smell the ashes.
Smell the ashes? Did you light my house on fire? I need a new alarm clock. 2004. One of the greatest years for media and entertainment in the entire history of mankind. It was the year of the sequel. The human race really produced some of the most exceptional pieces of fiction ever, locked the fuck in and said,
"You wanna see me do it again?"
Halo 2, Shrek 2, Need for Speed Underground 2, Paper Mario 2, Metroid Prime 2, Pikmin 2, and of course, a game that has obtained cult classic legendary status. Spider-Man 2, 2004.
Don't worry, MJ. I'll get you out of here.
Sorry, I meant the other cult classic legendary game. A sequel to one of the greatest games of our time. That game is...
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Half-Life 2 turned 20 years old this year, and despite the legendary status it's achieved, I have actually never played it. Now, if you're new to the channel, you're probably convulsively ragdolling on the ground in disbelief, but it's the wholehearted truth. Sort of. I've stated in the past that I've been exposed to Half-Life 2 in 2 very small increments. Once in 2007 via the Orange Box, but I was in 3rd grade and thought it was boring. Second in middle school via the Half-Life 2 demo for like 5 minutes. But I took one look at these guys and bolted for that Alt F4 button immediately. It just wasn't for me. Plus, I was too busy grinding Black Ops 2 camos, calling people gay and banging their mothers. Fast forward to 2024, and in my journey of experiencing the Half-Life franchise for the first time, I have finally arrived at the long-awaited sequel, this time with a more developed gamer brain. I was curious to see just how exactly they could follow up on the masterpiece that came before it, and I was completely and utterly blown away.
For a second. What the? He's such a badass. Whoa! You little bitch.
By the way, I streamed the entire playthrough, so if you want to see my raw, uncut experience, the VODs are still up, right here.
Alright. Be free. Fuck! Whoop! There's no way, dude. Holy dude, that is the fastest karma.
It's incredibly difficult knowing where to even begin breaking down this game, and the experience I had with it.
What a fucking shot!
The atmosphere, gameplay loop, story, characters, art direction, physics. Oh my god, the physics, bro.
Oh, that's cool.
This game was so good that it has permanently affected the way I view this medium.
Weird.
Valve took everything that made the first game special, inserted an unstable Zen sample, and blew the goddamn roof off my expectations house. Now, in my opinion, this game is still worth experiencing for yourself. I'm gonna try and avoid major spoilers, but if at any point you're convinced to play Half-Life 2, click off this video. I totally understand, but you better come back and finish afterwards. Trust me, I'll know if you don't. So let's start with the groundwork first, shall we? What exactly is Half-Life 2? following the events of Half-Life 1. Half-Life 2 takes place in a world very different from the one Gordon Freeman knew before the G-Man put him in stasis at the end of the first game. You see, after a certain someone caused the resonance cascade, don't know who that guy is, all the aliens that invaded the Black Mesa research facility also happened to invade the rest of the planet. 20 years passed since then, and you know, a couple things have changed. A new fashion trend started where everyone wears blue. The government is much more open with the public. Gordon Freeman became a dad.
Shit, I can't really reach. Can I just toss him up there?
Oh, and, you know, the entire Earth was taken over and flung into a post-apocalyptic environment. During the portal storm chaos caused by the resonance cascade, an extra-dimensional galactic empire known as the Combine took advantage of the whole situation to invade Earth and take control of it. We'll get into exactly what the Combine is a little later. With the end times upon us, only one man can save the day. Enter Gordon Freeman. But instead of being late to work, he's late to the demise of the human species. Now, despite that very brief setup I explained to you, Half-Life 2 actually doesn't explain this at all. The beginning of the game doesn't start with an exposition dump or 15 minutes of cutscenes. All you as the player gets is 7 lines of dialogue and a long stare that borders on creepy, yet seductive. The G-Man tells Gordon that his hour has come again, and just Halo respawns him onto a train heading into City 17. Now, this entire intro sequence can be seen as incredibly jarring, especially going straight from the first game into the second. But one thing I've learned about Valve games is this. Valve couldn't give a shit less about exposition. Valve loves building very deep and lore-rich worlds, and then just dropping you in them, with zero explanation, dude. Context?
Never heard of it.
If you want to learn about the world itself beyond the main plot, then you need to observe and listen.
Soup. Does it say soup? Soup a gun.
There's no codex that just hands all the information to you on a silver platter. You gotta use your singular gamer brain cell to put the pieces together yourself.
Oh. Ugh, I got the chills, fuck.
It's incredibly important to establish first that Valve are the absolute kings of show, don't tell. And they remind you why they are the ones who wear that crown in the very first level.
Excuse me, I'm with my child right now.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17.
The game opens with the blaring horn of a train, the one G-Man put you on, with seemingly no explanation. An eerie track softly plays in the background as you observe your surroundings. It's a nice little callback to Half-Life 1's tram ride intro sequence. You quickly arrive at your destination, step off the train, get your picture taken by a flying robot, and then you're in. Just like that. Immediately, Valve sets the tone and immerses you. City 17 is the game's pseudo-tutorial level. However, instead of teaching the player every single mechanic in the game,
Are we out?
it acts as a space to teach the player how to interact with the world and how that world interacts with you.
Give me your
Was
beer.
that you knocking?
Oh,
I didn't even know we still had a door.
look, bro. You know what? Okay, you've clearly had one too many. Let's go ahead and replace. Let's replace the alcohol with the milk here. There you go. That's much better for you. This also is a nice pair. This pairs very well. All right. It's like red wine and steak.
NPCs acknowledge your actions. Guards will push you away if you get too close, and beat you if you do something naughty. If they can catch you, that is.
Okay. Yeah, you can't touch this. Smooth criminal.
I want to point out here Half-Life 2's heads-up display. Or lack thereof. Just like in Half-Life 1, Valve strips away any distractions so that you can fully absorb the environment around you. Even when you do eventually get some HUD, it only gives you the absolute bare minimum you need to play the game. Health, ammo, aux power. The only exception, I guess, being subtitles. So you can always make sure you catch the most important dialogue.
I can look up who his voice actor is. Moan.
Easier to sneak in than to break out.
I like the moan in between the text.
Gordon Freeman will be driving it.
Moan. Oh.
This entire opening section having practically zero UI elements shows the confidence Valve has at relaying information via the world.
Oh, are they scared of it? Yeah, come on, I'm right here. Come on, come a little closer. Is this like the sea bear circle? Like SpongeBob?
Within minutes, you can quickly put together that some serious 1984 shit's going down. There are guards and cameras everywhere.
Oh yeah. Take a picture of this, why don't you?
Everybody is being counted like sheep. Civilians don't even have doors anymore for privacy.
Get the fuck out of my room! I'm playing.
The questions start flooding your mind. Who are these guys, and why are they so goddamn bald? Why is this human seemingly in charge? Does that make these guys human? Your curiosity is built and built, and then you step outside for the first time, and you get your answer.
No, okay, I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's fucking space aliens!
The game is constantly giving the player information whether they realize it or not. So much so that it's kind of hard to pay attention to everything at once. You'll be listening to some consequential dialogue, explaining important events, and hold up, is that a Vortigaunt with a fucking chef's hat? I definitely missed some stuff during my first playthrough, but it honestly just makes me excited to replay the game to catch stuff I missed before. Like when Homeboy was yapping on the monitor, I was distracted by the environment, and completely missed him say this.
Why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle?
What? Bro, you're telling me the Combine got towers emitting limp dick radio waves? No wonder why everyone is so sad. Walking around with nerd neck.
Oh god, that XQC posture, man. Stand the fuck up.
Half-Life 2 has so much visual storytelling in every corner of the game, throughout the entire game. I love it, and the minimalistic HUD helps. Actually, there is one tutorial that pops up, and it's a very simple, press E to pick up objects.
Do you know who I am? I am Gordon motherfucking Freeman. You pick up that can. You pick up that can, bitch. If I pick up this can, it's going up your butthole, dude.
This one simple mechanic amplifies the interactivity tenfold.
Get him, get him! Get that, get him, come on! You are a terrible turret. How come you're so much better at shooting me?
If something isn't bolted to the ground and looks like you could carry it in your hands in the real world, you can pick it up and throw it. This makes the world feel so much more dynamic.
What the fuck? What? Oh, why? What's happening? Yeah, past that. Oh shit!
Being able to smash the environment and people's faces.
Whether you watch it, will you?
It seems like a no-brainer, being able to pick up random objects.
Guys, he's not dead. He just had a really rough night.
But you'd be amazed at how few games do this, especially in the modern era. I think Bethesda games are one of the very few franchises that you still have this mechanic, but Bethesda games also let you do literally everything, so I'm not surprised. E is also still your interact button though, allowing you to interact with things like buttons, switches, and talk to the local, not totally insane NPCs.
Don't drink the water.
Oh.
They put something in it to make you forget.
Bro, is this Alex Jones? They're poisoning the water. They're making the head crabs gay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' head crabs gay.
For how interactive the world is though, I'll say it, I miss being able to kill the friendly NPCs. Look, I know it would completely break the narrative, because people treat you like the second coming of Christ in this game, but come on. It would have been sick if you, I don't know, like shivved some dude in the spleen and then turrets came down to fill you with lead. Just like Half-Life 1.
What the fuck? Oh, oh.
But it makes sense, because Half-Life 2 takes its narrative a bit more seriously this time around.
Ah!
Ha, no, you don't.
What's happening? Was that supposed to happen? Okay, I think that was supposed to happen. Oh. Hi.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
I'm Gordon. Single. Theoretical physicist.
This is a red letter day.
Half-Life 2 tells a much more complex story than its predecessor, with plenty of characters to meet and interact with during the 15-ish hour runtime.
Ah, yes. Gordon Freeman.
Of course.
I couldn't have asked for a finer volunteer.
Hell yeah. You have an awesome mustache, by the way.
There's much more dialogue and character interactions, which is kind of weird. In Half-Life 1, there weren't even technically any other main characters besides Gordon. There were just scientists and berries. Quick Kelski lore recap, but during my Half-Life 1 playthrough, I mistakenly called Barney Barry, and I didn't realize, and it just kind of stuck, okay? But I thought it would be fitting to accept this guy as the official, lore-accurate Barney Calhoun.
About that beer I owed you.
But that's okay, even though we lost Barry. his legacy lives on in his long-lost relatives, Barry.
Morning, Mr. Freeman.
And Jerry.
Morning, Mr. Freeman.
And Terry.
Morning, Mr. Freeman.
And the very loving Airy family.
Morning, Mr. Freeman.
While Half-Life 1 was mainly a simple story about getting the fuck out of Black Mesa as fast as humanly possible, Half-Life 2 tells a story about an average day in Eastern Europe.
Okay, we're good. Shit, get off my tails! Get off my dick, son!
It focuses on the aftermath of the Resonance Cascade, how it's affected the world and the remaining humans left to live in it.
Was he dead? Is he dead? Let me check. I'm sorry, he's definitely dead.
Going!
Okay.
Although, like stated before, a lot of this story is told in the environment and random NPCs. The exact path that led from the Resonance Cascade to the Combine's conquering of Earth is hardly talked about. In fact, the only solid piece of context you get is a newspaper on the wall. You see, Earth had just been vibing around for far too long on easy mode, so skill-based matchmaking finally kicked in and the Combine entered the lobby, gapping the human race so hard that they conquered the entire planet in 7 fucking hours. And Earth was deranked to bronze. But there is one human who made an impact during the war, and that human is Dr. Wallace Breen, who is evil because he wears a turtleneck. He managed to negotiate humanity's survival by surrendering, essentially making everyone slaves to the Combine, lest they get completely annihilated. Dr. Breen as a villain honestly impressed me the more I got into the game.
So, this is Dr. Freeman.
Here's my ass.
At last.
In the beginning, bro's yapping about human evolution and no, sex is bad, you know, classic evil mustache twirling shit. But once you learn more about why he's trying to make everyone loser virgins and his overall role in humanity's survival, I think he's actually quite a well-written character and someone whose motivations I could understand and see logic in. But still, fuck that guy, okay? Me and the homies hate Dr. Breen and his limp dick radio wave propaganda. Most of the game's plot revolves around trying to find out what Dr. Breen's real goal is and how to overthrow the Combine rule. In order to do this, Gordon Freeman will need the help of his many friends and lover. Excuse me, I said lover. Alex Vance, the certified Half-Life baddie, and Gordon's main love interest.
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way.
Damn it, Dr. Kleiner already swooped in. That Riz Master. Fuck.
She is the daughter of Eli Vance, and a prominent figure in helping aid the Resistance faction to fight the Combine. She's an alright character, I guess. Nothing really too special.
We've been helping people escape the city on foot.
I just bought the wedding ring. She also has this tool that can just like hack fucking everything somehow. No idea how it works. I love her design, personality, and her dialogue. That definitely won't contain any horrendous jokes in the future. Oh, and she has a giant robot gorilla pet named Dog.
Now let me call Dog. He loves to play fetch.
Like dogs.
Dog! Come!
What the f- Oh! He's, Pitbull, right?
And I fucking love Dog. He's just so helpful, and he plays catch with you. He is such a good boy. That's right, I'm talking to you, who's a good boy. Sit. Roll over. Crush their spine with a car. Oh, he loves that trick, it's his favorite. When Dog is here, I feel safe. When Dog is no longer here, I want to curl up into a ball and cry.
You're gonna come with me, right? You're gonna come with me, right? Please, Dog. Dog, hear me out. Look me in.
You got Dr. Vance himself, leader of the Resistance, genius scientist, war hero. He also really wants you to bang his daughter.
There's nothing Gordon can't handle, with the possible exception of you.
Dad, please.
He was apparently one of the many scientist clones from Half-Life 1, this one in particular. Although they don't really look that similar, I will say that his relationship with Alex is super heartwarming and makes me very happy. Dr. Kleiner makes a return.
My goodness, Gordon Freeman.
And thank God he still has his voice from the first game.
Oh my God, we're doomed!
It just embodies that energy. He also has a pet, who is a hell spawn. Look, I know we got some Lamar sympathizers here, but he creeps me the fuck out. I can't even imagine what these things would look like in VR. Also, Homeboy literally tried to sabotage the teleport.
You little bitch! You have it out for me, I know you do.
So when I see him again, it's on sight. We have the very lovely Dr. Mossman, who is also kind of a baddie. Wait, hold up. You know what? It's okay, guys. I can fix her. Dr. Mossman is quite the complex character, actually, fighting many moral battles throughout the story. I think she's a cool character. We got Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Which is kind of weird. I don't remember him being in the first game. And of course, we got the G-Man, who is as creepy as ever. He plays a much more prominent role in this game, with other characters even acknowledging his existence for the first time, which is crazy. He truly feels like a part of the world in this game, with his mysterious sightings making a return.
Oh, it's the G-Man, look! What is bro doing? He actually just doesn't have a job. He's just a freeloader, dude.
He still, however, remains a complete mystery.
It's tough for you to be that.
But man, I just can't help but get chills whenever I see him or he speaks.
I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... Well, I'm really not at liberty to say.
What really threw me off was that the Vortigaunts are friendly?
Oh. Fuck.
And they are actually my favorite characters in the whole game.
The Freeman honors us by his presence. Follow Freeman.
Follow Freeman.
You see, at the end of Half-Life 1, Gordon 1v1 the Nihilanth on Rust.
I fucked your mother.
And inadvertently freed the Vortigaunts that were enslaved. And I'm glad, because these guys are such homies. And thus I've deemed them the name Vortibros.
The Freeman will accept this weapon or suffer greatly on the road.
The Freeman will accept this weapon. The Freeman gives you 2 smooches on each of your cheek holes. Hear me out. You know what? Hear me out.
Sadly, the voice actor for these guys has actually passed away. Rest in peace to a legend. You did fantastic work, man.
The Freeman must excuse us.
Oh.
It is rude of us to commune by flux shifting in front of those whose vortal inputs are impaired.
I don't understand. Are you saying that I'm stupid?
Overall, I think it's cool that Valve took a much more cinematic approach to the game, but I will say I think that there is a bit too many times where you're stuck in a room while you watch a cat fight. Don't get me wrong, I was super engaged the first time around.
Oh, are you okay? It's just a picture.
Gordon.
Never mind, it's not a picture.
And the dialogue rooms do have little knickknacks to play around with.
Whoa, look at the... Whoa! Yo! Dr. Kleider's back in!
But I can totally see how on the second, third, 20th playthrough, that it could get really fucking annoying if you just want to play the game. Above all else, my biggest gripe with Half-Life 2's story is that there's no Dr. Coomer. God, I missed that beautiful mustache and George Washington hair. One thing that didn't change is Gordon Freeman being the badass silent protagonist he is.
I'm sure you don't remember me, though. Man, a few words, aren't you?
Enough story talk. Gordon is a highly trained professional. He doesn't need to hear all of this. Once you're suited up in your HEV suit, and Barney drops you the iconic red crowbar, the game truly begins.
I did not know she could die.
The gameplay of Half-Life 2 completely revolutionized the FPS genre in many ways, like its younger brother before it, mostly in part due to Valve's brand spankin' new Source engine, an engine so goddamn good that it was used for the course of a decade, being the backbone for some of the most influential and popular games of a generation. While you can still see a lot of Half-Life 1's gameplay and design philosophies in Half-Life 2, there are still some very clear and noticeable differences made. The first thing that you immediately notice is that Gordon Freeman was prescribed some Xanax, enabling you to walk at the pace of an actual human being. I kinda miss skating around at the speed of sound. It made combat feel very high octane, but I also get it, because it's way harder to pace your world when the player can move at the speed of the bullets that you shoot. This is something that Valve themselves explain they struggle with, so it makes sense that they would change movement in the sequel. Thus, Half-Life 2 introduces a brand new system, the Aux Power Meter.
and it's gone.
which is essentially the game's stamina bar, and also your flashlight power bar, and also your oxygen lung capacity. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, apparently Gordon Freeman was actually born with a genetic defect where his lungs are powered by AA batteries, which also powers his suit. What kind of Iron Man shit is this? It's kind of annoying having one bar be responsible for like 3 different systems. The power of modern technology, I guess. Luckily, this problem is solved in a later episode. Speaking of modern day technology, they also gave Gordon the Spy Kids glasses, being able to zoom in at any point with the press of a button. At first, I thought this mechanic was kind of weird and pointless, but it becomes very quickly apparent how helpful it is at observing the detailed world of Half-Life 2.
Oh, there's a whole city over there. Like the little tower, that's cool.
But enough of this nerd gadget shit. It's time for the manly stuff. Weapons. The main arsenal of Half-Life 2 consists of all your basics. Pistols, SMGs, shotguns, rocket launchers, the motherfucking big iron.
I'll be finding the stashes. Holy shit! Bro, it hits like a truck!
This game has better gunplay than games that came out 20 years after it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, you know what? That works.
Walking up to an enemy, barrel stuffing them with a shotgun, and watching them fly backwards just never gets old, man. And hey, if small arms fire isn't doing the trick, luckily City 17 has a booming and successful red barrel industry, because they are literally everywhere.
Again, y'all gotta stop with the barrels, man. Oh! Dude, they drop like a rock. Okay, y'all gotta stop.
I think it's hilarious that the city has so many volatile explosives. Does it make sense? No. Is it fun?
Oh!
Yes.
Oh my god. This is like Half-Life if Michael Bay made it. There's so many explosions.
All of the weapons feel and sound like God. Thanks to Kelly Bailey, one of the key sound designers at Valve. But we'll glaze him more later. I changed my mind, we're gonna do it right now. I don't know what omnipotent being gave this guy his brain, but this has to be some of the best music and sound effects I have heard in just ever.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
Oh, dude, this gun is so satisfying. Oh, wait, hold on. One sec. Yo, you hear the echo? Why is this electric piano going so hard right now? Hold up. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, shut the fuck up. I'm listening to music right now.
This guy knows his stuff, and I really, really hope he is still working on games. I have been listening to this OST for like a month and I need help, please. Gunplay follows Half-Life's rule of visual feedback over UI elements. There's no hit markers or elimination pop-ups, which gives everything such a visceral feel. Mowing down a Combine soldier with an SMG as blood sprays everywhere, ending with that iconic death beat is a fat, wet chef's kiss. I also love pinning enemies to the walls with the crossbow. Turning them into modern art pieces. Put that shit in a museum, it's beautiful.
Let's check, yep. Check the structure here. I think I hit a support beam. That's good. That's gonna last a really long time.
While the gunplay feels phenomenal, the arsenal itself is a bit slim. That's not to say that there aren't some cool toys to play with.
Men will have need of these pheropods.
What is this? It's disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. This is Gordon Freeman ASMR. You are on a beach with plenty of antlions all around you. They are coming towards you right now. You hear that? They like you.
Being able to command an army of alien bugs by throwing their organs is insanely cool.
I'm joking! No!
Having a gun that just lets you fucking Gmod ragdoll people like puppets is insanely cool.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my love. Baby, my heart's on fire.
The problem, though, is that these aren't permanent additions to your arsenal. You can only use them on certain levels, which kinda sucks. It makes sense because they are insanely overpowered abilities, but the game needs more fun toys.
Oh, No, he's gonna... No! No!
Some people say that they like Half-Life 2's sandbox more because of the simplicity, and that the older games had too many useless weapons. I disagree. Going for a headshot is faster and more efficient, sure, but is it as funny as releasing a nest of snarks and someone potentially killing yourself in the process? Exactly, I rest my case. Variety is the spice of life, alright? Don't tell me that your dry, unseasoned chicken and rice is better than a gourmet stuffed crust pizza with meats, vegetables, and a little sauce drizzle. Luckily, some weapons still have alternate fire modes, / functions like Half-Life 1, such as the SMG grenade or double pumping the shotgun. You got the new Combine Ball, which is the world's deadliest bouncy ball.
Oh, what a sick little bunker. Let me watch this. Oh, fuck! That did not work how I wanted it to.
Just eviscerating anything and everything it touches. It's sick. Hell, even the theropods have an alternate function. The ability to make people throw that shit in a circle, baby.
Oh, wait, what? Why is he dancing like that? Oh shit, he's hitting the ground.
Overall, though, I think the sandbox could have used a few more alien guns, man. Like, Opposing Force still has the best weapon sandbox in my opinion. The MG, Sniper, It even had a goddamn alien tongue grapple hook thing. Comparing all the cool shit like this to Half-Life 2 makes it just seem a bit bland. To compensate for this, Half-Life 2 introduces vehicle sections, brand new to the series.
Oh, this is sick. Oh, what the fuck? What is wrong with you?
I guess someone might have felt a little inspired by another groundbreaking FPS title. Now, here's the thing. These sections are considered to be very controversial, getting many mixed reactions from the community from what I can gauge. But god damn it, I'll say it. I really liked them.
Oh, what a sick drift.
I don't even think they went on for too long. I think they are very fun, high-octane sections, and you never really go too long without something happening, whether it be some enemies to shoot at, a place to stop and loot.
Yeah, these guys are way tougher though than the guys. Whoa! Jesus fucking Christ!
A G-Man sighting.
Wait, get back, back it up. No! I could have killed him. He was right there. What? Fucking, and now he's in my chat. That's great.
I will say though that the physics are super wonky.
Well, like, what the fuck did I just do? Yeah, physics, bitch. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, what is happening?
For all of the groundbreaking physics this game has, vehicle handling is definitely not one of them.
What's up, bitch? Oh, you're so lucky. You know what? This is awkward. Let's talk about this. I have no insurance. We're not talking about this.
But despite that, I still had tons of fun.
Can I ram this? Please tell me I can ram this. Yeah! That's so cool.
And the little boss encounters helped to diversify the gameplay and make the experience just more memorable.
Yeah, bitch! Science!
Squad mechanics also return. They are basically the same as Half-Life 1, except now you can direct people to go where you want.
Out one at a time, okay? You go out first. We'll get him, sport. See how well he does. Alright, he did not fare really well. Okay, who wants to go next? You. Get out there. Go show him who's boss. Come on, don't be a pussy. No, not the medic! Fuck! That should have been you.
I love fighting alongside AI in Half-Life. It's always been sick. Except they are still always in the fucking way.
Alright, guys. This way. There you go. Come on. Alright. Fuck, move, you fat bitch! Barney. Roof access is this way. Yeah, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Just give me a sec. Yep, on my way.
Some
right,
things just don't change, I guess.
One up here. Barry! Oh! I haven't seen these things.
However, what truly shines the brightest in the gameplay of Half-Life is one word.
You know, come in the fire. Come on. Yeah, 07. Oh, okay, that makes no sense.
Physics. Physics is the Half-Life 2 bread and butter, and Valve has no problems flexing that shit like every 2 seconds. Enemy encounter starting, have them break the wood to get inside. Physics. Getting sniped at?
Oh shit!
Physics. You would be amazed at how much physics can really amplify a world. I remember seeing a documentary a while back where Valve employees were discussing how physics can bring a world to life, and it shows, man. The environment is constantly reacting to the actions of you and the enemies. Sometimes those physics work in your favor. Sometimes they don't.
Nope. No, thank you. Whoa! What the fuck?
Wow, that's a lot of power. I wish I could wield that kind of power. Introducing the gravity gun. Your dream come true. Wow, that was sick. With the gravity gun.
The zero-point energy field manipulator.
Yeah. Anyways, with the gravity gun, you too can harness the power of physics. Pick up almost anything, hurling it at whatever unfortunate soul stands in your way. Use it to zap the environment, bending it to your will. Anything is possible with the gravity gun.
The zero-point energy field manipulator.
Damn, this show kinda ass. Let's see what else is on.
Babe, I know the suppression field is down, but your BO is horrible.
Ooh, a romance.
We don't even have showers in here. Yes, but we still have razors. I don't. You know some companies still ship razors during the apocalypse, right? What? Has this ever happened to you? Still unhygienic after the 7-hour planet takeover? Buddy.
Let me introduce you to this video's sponsor, Manscaped. Just because the world ended doesn't mean your hygiene has to as well. Ensure you stay as fresh as possible with the Perfect Package 5.0 Ultra. Featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra electric trimmer, equipped with next-gen dual skin-safe blade heads that you can swap with ease. Wow, that was faster than the Earth's war with the Combine. Start with the trimmer blade to get the main bulk of hairs, then swiftly swap to the foil blade to get that irresistibly sleek finish. Leave no hair untrimmed. It also features a bigger LED light for those hard-to-reach areas, and is even waterproof for mess-free shower shaving. So what are you waiting for? Join over 10 million men worldwide who use Manscaped, like this guy.
I use Manscaped, and my balls are as smooth as a head crab.
Head over to manscaped.com right now and use code KELSKY20 to get 20% off. Wow, that's like almost 2 Half-Lives. If that wasn't enough, you also get international free shipping and 2 extra free gifts with code KELSKY20. Take back control of your hygiene today. Thank you, Manscaped, for buying my groceries. Anyways, this right here is one of the best weapons invented ever, and honestly makes up for the shortcomings of the rest of the sandbox. It is that good. Anything can be a weapon if thrown with enough force, and Half-Life 2 proves that it will never get old, crushing enemies with random objects.
They ran over. Some road rage.
Or launching explosive barrels.
Think hit a bird with this? Hold up.
Physics not only being an immersion tool for the world, but also being a weapon you can wield, is just pure genius.
I love it. How did you survive that? There's no shot.
And oddly so fitting for the Half-Life franchise. It truly does carry this game hard, and it just wouldn't be the same without it, man.
Now bring my bridge back with me. Oh, can I get up there? Hold up. Oh, dude. Got to do a little Bob the Builder bridge building right here. Fuck, man. I love physics.
This weapon is iconic and belongs up there with some of the great Hall of Famers. But for how good the gunplay is and how insane the physics are, what about the ones on the receiving end?
The Combine's reckoning has come.
The Combine are the primary enemy faction in Half-Life 2, and make up a good chunk of the combat encounters of the game. Still present are the absolutely iconic headcrabs and their zombie forms.
He's confused. He's my steed now. Onwards. Into battle.
But we'll dive more into that nightmare later. They are also canonically nicknamed the Combine for their technology breakthrough of harnessing the power of cum. You have cum balls, cum extractors, cum generators.
Ah, the noise, man. You only got 25 coms in here? That's crazy.
As I mentioned, the Combine are actually a mass collection of different alien species that have been genetically modified, called synths, to be fit for combat, being fused with machinery, weaponry, and cum. This also includes humans, which make up most of the Combine foot soldiers, modified to be sturdier, more resilient, and more deaf.
How did you guys not hear that? I'm gonna put that right there. Very gently. I'm gonna take your health too, by the way. Oh, there's someone over there. I see him. He's right there. Why are there so many barrels?
There are multiple variants of the soldiers, which changes what gun they have, their health, and their tactics. Compared to the HECU soldiers from Half-Life 1, I feel like they are a little bit dumber. Possibly because of the more open maps.
Yeah, you almost got him. Yep. You have to really work on your aim. That's a really wide radius you have there.
The HECU were definitely more aggressive, and had like god-tier grenade throws.
That was so delayed.
But honestly, I still think the Combine are fun to fight and satisfying to take down. And they can be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh my god! Oh, I can see my gravity gun!
Shooting you pretty much the second you peek from cover.
What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This makes hard mode runs, which is what I played on, difficult, not because of their advanced AI, but because they got fucking aimbot. The game gives you so much health, probably because of this reason alone. Rest in peace, the 2 HP run. They will try flanking you and grenading you out of cover, which is cool. Things start getting interesting when you start dealing with their technology and synths. Seeing how the Combine weaponized stuff is so cool, man.
Now they're flooding the areas up ahead with manhacks.
What? What the fuck? Oh shit! What the? This is not the manhack I was expecting! Whoa. Are those just like flying blades?
Yeah.
Manhack. Oh, like actually manhack them. I don't know why I was expecting like a hack, like as in like a digital hack or like a life hack. Like an epic morning routine.
The mines they developed, having these little arms that burrow into the ground, also being a way to flip themselves over if they are upside down, they basically just made explosive toy poppers. They even found a way to weaponize head crabs, stuffing them into pods to launch into battle like there's some goddamn ODSTs or something. Having a zombie missile that can disperse batches of head crabs is creatively genius, and also very, very effective. Striders are also super dope, being these 3-legged spider things with a machine gun and explosive laser.
This is terrifying. This is terrifying.
When I saw that these motherfuckers could crouch, it instilled a sense of panic in me that I didn't know was possible.
What the fuck? No, please. I don't want to be here anymore. You scared the what is that? Ah, I can't. What is happening, dude?
There is just so many different types of threats to worry about, and I really like the variety in the game. But what really brings together the combat and gameplay are the spaces in which they happen. And those spaces happen to be quite possibly the most immersive levels I have ever seen in a game. Half-Life environments have such a unique way of blending that line between feeling like a video game level and feeling like a real, believable space. This is mostly in part due to Valve following their golden rule of control. You are playing and navigating these spaces yourself like 99% of the time. Every single location that you visit in this game, you travel there either on foot or by vehicle. You know, that's probably why they added these vehicle sections in the first place. It is such a satisfying way to progress through a game, and it's so natural that you don't even really think about the fact that you've been in control the whole time. You know, because you're playing a video game and not at Harkin's Theater. You can tell that Valve really stuck to their principles when designing Half-Life 2's levels, and it just makes me really happy.
If the sound could let you know what's going to happen, that's really makes it powerful. So we're always on the lookout for that in level design and monster design, because the AI is often hidden from the player.
That's no snack to snack on. It's getting creepy now. I don't like this level no more. Why? Yeah, that's right, get the fuck off me. I'm like, oh, it's probably nothing. Oh, just the wind.
The environments are packed to the brim with detail, which really gets you lost in the world and environment.
It's the Half-Life 1 suit!
For about 5 seconds, until the AI is like,
Come on, Gordon. Build a stack and get up here.
I'm gonna build a stack on your face with my balls.
I guess TikTok exists in the world of Half-Life 2, because these motherfuckers got the attention span of fruit flies.
Let's get a move on. Coming?
Come on, get in here.
It's right there, Gordon.
Gordon, we'll catch up with you later. Go with Alex, Gordon. She'll look after you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so in Half-Life 1, whatchamacallit, like, they were like...
Clear out before they target us.
I will kill your entire family's bloodline.
If you take longer than 0.5 seconds to do something, the characters start breathing down your HEV suit. I mean, it makes sense, with this game trying to be more realistic and all. Obviously, if you're on an urgent quest, and people are asking you to do something, and you're fucking off, they're gonna be like,
Yo! You about done? Tick-tock, mother...
Freeman.
Despite that though, Valve isn't afraid to make the player feel completely lost. Not everything has to be immediately apparent, alright? I'm looking at you, backseaters. Slowly scanning the environment and eventually coming across the answer is just so satisfying, because you figured it out. The game didn't highlight it or put a giant waypoint over it. You used your brain, you genius you. Half-Life 2 is always asking you to engage with it in some way or another, even if there's not combat, such as simply having to break some wood to keep progressing.
Oh! I almost just lost my very valuable nationwide vision glasses that can zoom.
It's these small little moments that just keep you invested. Having this kind of friction when traveling just makes you feel like you have an actual impact in the world, rather than it just being a lazy river, smoothly pushing you downstream.
I'm having a good time. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Puzzles also help achieve this. They aren't like the most complex thing on the planet. Like, you're not gonna find some Portal level shit here. Instead, it opts for very simple physics puzzles, which is totally fine. Every time I complete a simple puzzle, it just scratches such a simple yet primal part of my brain.
So I can like keep on adding weight. Oh, it kind of works. Wait, can I balance it? Yo!
While Half-Life 2 does spend a good chunk of time in the great outdoors, it also isn't afraid to confine you.
Oh, what a flick.
Shoving you into very tight, almost claustrophobic spaces, dirt and mud everywhere. It doesn't always look pretty, but it always looks real. It looks authentic, even for a game that came out over 20 years ago. In fact, it's so dedicated to realism that they literally used a real human corpse as a texture for this game. I am not joking.
Valve is insane for that. Like, what was the thought process? Like, Gaben's like, oh, you know, sir, like, we have this, like, really cool texture. He's like, it's not real enough. Go out and kill somebody for this game. I want every graphics artist here to go out and kill at least one person and burn them. And the best body will get a raise.
While the level design and locales of Half-Life 2 are absolutely phenomenal, I am shocked that Valve didn't try taking a second crack at Zen. Like, especially with the Source engine, man. Can you imagine how good that shit would have looked? Or all the potentially crazy alien physics puzzles they could have made? I know it doesn't make sense narratively to go to Zen, but I wish Half-Life 2 expanded more on that alien aesthetic. I just can't help but feel that the vibrant retro sci-fi style that Half-Life 1 had was pretty much lost entirely. That chunky, shiny, saturated look that the environments and models had have so much character. Half-Life 2 clearly leans heavily into realism, putting immense amount of time and effort into making this game look as lifelike as possible. So while the game loses some of that colorful, slightly more cartoonish charm, it trades all of that for something equally as good: atmosphere. The bridge scene is probably one of my favorite parts in the entirety of Half-Life 2, and is something that has been engraved into my brain forever. There isn't some explosive set-piece moment, no big shootout happening, no massive plot twist, it's just you in the world, and your 5 senses become engaged. You can see the sheer scale of that bridge, making you seem minuscule in comparison. You hear the wind howling aggressively, threatening to push you over. You can smell the waves of the ocean crashing beneath you. You feel the rumbling of the train passing you by. You can taste, I don't know, the blood from the real dead body guy. The fact that you are traveling beam to beam, with one wrong move resulting in your death, forces your senses to heighten. You're forced to slow down and focus. And then the gunship is like...
Hello, motherfucker.
With this fucker shooting at me. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I almost just fell. Oh my god. Yo, Gaben was looking out for me there, dude. He was watching over me on that one.
Forcing you to backtrack with bullets whizzing past you is such a genius contrast to how this part opens up. And oh my god, I just love it so much. It's some S-tier level design, bruh. But the crazy part is, it's not even at the peak yet.
That's the old passage to Ravenholm. We don't go there anymore.
Why? Hello? E? Why?
Come on.
Why? What the fuck was that? Yo, he's tweaking!
Ravenholm is probably one of the greatest and most memorable video game levels I have ever played, for all of the best and worst reasons.
Look, look, this place just needs a little bit of cleaning up, okay? Let me just put the sign back on here. There we go, as good as new.
It feels like the culmination of everything that makes Half-Life 2 amazing. Gameplay, level design, music, atmosphere, visual storytelling, enemies, character dialogue, everything. The moment you step into Ravenholm, you know that shit just got real. Half-Life has always had horror elements, but this is the first time where it truly holds 0 punches. But while it is nightmare-inducing, it still simultaneously acts as a giant physics play park. It's basically Zombieland, but with 10 times the risk of heart attack. In the first area, you see one of those head crab bombshells from the beginning of the game, and it doesn't take long to realize what happened here. Ravenholm was essentially nuked with head crabs, turning the entire area into a hellscape. The visual storytelling here is fantastic. Seeing rooms that were barricaded by desperate survivors, only to have ultimately failed, finding someone in a gutter, starved to death to avoid becoming a zombie.
What a shitty way to go out. You just like stuck in a grate with his 2 medkits. Damn. I'm taking your bed, by the way.
It's all so fucking brutal, and the setting is so different from the action gung-ho stuff shortly before it. The world itself is fun to navigate, going in and out of buildings. The zombies themselves also got upgraded in the creepy department, and confirms that the humans infected are still alive and crying for help. Valve, I both hate and love you. God, help me! But who cares about zombies? They're slow and stupid. I've been killing them all game, okay?
Come here. Activate the fucking trap!
Ravenholm introduces 2 new headcrab variants. Poison zombies and fast zombies. I hate fast zombies. I have nightmares about fast zombies.
No, dude. They can't come in here, right? Ah! They can't come in here! Ah! I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. I don't want to play it.
They make probably the worst noise I've ever heard in my life.
It makes things much.
And never fail to creep me the fuck out. But deep down, they're actually kind of chill like that.
Waza!
Poison zombies are covered in poison head crabs, and are like mini tanks. However, while they may be slow, it's canonically confirmed that every single poison zombie was originally in the MLB.
Okay, just launch my other... It launched my other grenade away. Dude, he can't even see me.
These guys throw head crabs at you, and they have god tier aim. Poison head crabs can also just casually take you down instantly to 1 HP with their toxins, which is insane, even if it's temporary, because that small window is all the game needs to kill you.
I need to kill this guy. That is wild.
Luckily, you have one of the best tools in the game, and a giant bin of sharp objects to play with. In the very beginning, you enter a shed, showing a zombie cut in two by a saw blade. Naturally, you want to pick it up. So you do. And conveniently, zombies come around the corner. Instinctually, you launch the blade.
Oh, that is so badass.
And you have that realization. Valve shows once again how naturally they can guide a player without saying a word. They just understand the gamer mind to a fucking T. Now, with a town as far gone as this, surely there isn't a single other human left alive.
Shit. Oh! Oh!
But who is this? Another life to save?
Another life to save?
I'll keep my eye on you.
Father Grigori has climbed up to the top rankings of badass bald dudes, which makes sense because the guy is voiced by Bill from Left 4 Dead, aka the one and only James Rowley French. He is the lone survivor of Ravenholm, and he has one mission: to chew bubblegum and slay zombies for his homie Jesus.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Even if he isn't directly helping you, Father Grigori has littered Ravenholm with traps for your leisure.
Damn, that looked like it kind of hurt though.
And they are so fun to mess with.
And... yeah, welcome to the fucking pain train. Call me Oprah. Cause you get a car, and you get a car.
Just be careful, because they can backfire very fast.
I like this. Don't do the...
I gotta mention this part, by the way. I love how the cars you've been using as traps now acts as a map traversal element. God, it's just so fucking cool. Father Grigori's character is so batshit insane. I love him.
I am Father Grigori.
Father Grigori.
You have already met my congregation.
Bro is off his rockers. It would make sense. Like, there's no way that guy has any friends. Yeah.
And he is easily one of the most likable characters in the entire franchise, with also one of the hardest fits.
Probably one of the craziest fits of all time. He has like the pastor like coat in like some Levi jeans and like red Converse.
I always love mentally insane characters, and having him be the sheep herder of an entire population of zombies is peak levels of badass.
Aim for the head.
Watch this. Stand back. Stand back, Father. Let me show you how we do it in the lab. Not in church, okay? Theoretically, if I toss this blade at a certain speed and weights at these zombies, what will happen?
They really saved the best character for a single level, and he made use of every single second of his time.
Farewell, brother. I fear I deliver you to a darker place. May the light of lights illuminate your path. Look to your own salvation.
Oh! What the? Father?
In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Half-Life 2 is easily one of the greatest games I have ever played in my entire life. And honestly, I hate myself for being so late to the party. I could talk about this game for hours, but I need to actually upload this video this year, so... The experience this game gave me was incredibly hard to put into words, and I hope I was able to do this game an inkling of justice. Just a reminder, if you want to watch my full uncut playthrough of the game where I give my live thoughts, you can watch the whole thing on the channel. Honestly, it was such a fun time. Lots of hilarious moments. Just ignore the backseating nerds in chat. The post-nut clarity this game has given me has put my brain in stasis, just like Gordon Freeman. Except, instead of being in a state of peaceful sleep, I'm in a state of permanent depression. It makes me sad that I will never play something like this ever again. But, you know, with how obsessed modern gaming is with hand-holding and making sure the player knows every single piece of information possible, being borderline movies in some cases, it also makes me happy that I did get to experience something like this. A game that knows how to get the fuck out of the way, letting the player be completely engrossed in its world. Half-Life 2 isn't a perfect game. It has flaws, it has bugs.
What is bro doing?
It has an ending that, looking back on it, was pretty abrupt and anticlimactic. I also managed to break the game multiple times, somehow, like I broke Father Grigori and the Nova Prospect finale.
Maybe they only had 3 guys left. I think we might have killed out the entire place. I think they have to do a like a hiring fair.
Like the things I did during stream truly amazed everyone, apparently. Also, no 2 HP run, because this game shoves health down your throat. But even at Half-Life's lowest, it still soars above the highest peaks of others. Thank God there was more game to experience after this. I'm sure the immense success of this franchise will spawn many more games to continue this incredible story and will come to a satisfying conclusion. If you really want me to cover episodes 1 and 2 in video form, please let me know in the comments below. For making it this far into the video, you obtain yet another Bubba Collector card. Thank you all for the crazy amounts of love and support on the content. I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Look to your own salvation.